State Representative from Jonesboro is in hot water after his comments create a controversy nationwide.
And it's flu season. What can you do to stay healthy this fall? We'll have those stories and more coming up. This is ASU-TV News.
From the campus of Arkansas State University in Jonesboro, here's your source for A-State news, weather, and sports with Kurt Camphausen, Lisa Brown, Anthony Holmes, Renette McCargo, and Cody Durto. And now, live from the ASU-TV studios in the College of Communications, this is ASU-TV News.
Hello, and welcome to the October 8th edition of ASU-TV News. I'm Lisa Brown.
And I'm Kurt Camphausen. An Arkansas State Representative is being criticized this afternoon for his comments about slavery and black Americans.
State Representative John Hubbard of Jonesboro reportedly wrote in his 2009 book that blacks were better off because of slavery. Kelly Dudzik has his reaction to the comments.
But I'm saying the people of this state, excuse me, Mr. Chairman, excuse me. You gave me the permission to speak, and I'm going to speak.
I did not give you permission.
Yes, you did.
To lecture us.
I'm not lecturing anybody.
You may remember State Representative John Hubbard, the freshman Republican from Jonesboro, lashing out at a committee chair in 2011. Now, Hubbard is making headlines for his book, Letters to the Editor, Confessions of a Frustrated Conservative. It covers a wide variety of topics from women's rights to religion to slavery. In it, Hubbard says, the institution of slavery that the black race has long believed to be an abomination upon its people may actually have been a blessing in disguise. The blacks who could endure those conditions and circumstances would someday be rewarded with citizenship in the greatest nation ever established upon the face of the earth. Hubbard's viewpoint does not sit well with the Democratic Party.
We still have a lot further to go, and John Hubbard simply wants to move us backwards, and I think that that's wrong for our state and wrong for us as a country.
On public education, Hubbard writes, instead of black students rising to the educational levels previously attained by white students, the white students dropped to the level of black students. To make matters worse, the lack of discipline and ambition of black students soon became shared by their white classmates. Democratic spokesperson Candace Martin went to Jonesboro Public Schools.
My mom still teaches school there. I think it's appalling for him to make such statements about our public education system and about the fact that we cannot work together regardless of race and backgrounds and cultures in improving our education system for the better. Clearly, he thinks that that is not in the best interest of us.
According to the Arkansas County Clerk's Office, the deadline to register to vote is tomorrow. As long as your application is postmarked by tomorrow, October 9th, you can vote in this year's election. If you have not yet registered, you may print out an application from the website www.sos.arkansas.gov/elections. Click on voter information. Voters can verify by contacting the county clerks. The general election is set for November 6th. Early voting starts October 22nd.
With flu season starting up, it's important to understand how to prevent getting the flu. ASU-TV reporter Mary Kay Ransom has more on ways to keep you from catching the sickness.
Fall and the start of cooler weather to many people. However, it also means the start of flu season. APN Victoria Williams shares how one catches the flu.
The flu is contacted by living in close proximities, being around people that are highly contagious while they have a fever.
The flu can be very painful, resulting in a body ache, fever, a cough, and tiredness. One of the main ways to prevent from catching the flu this flu season is by getting a flu shot.
According to statistics, the flu shot reduces your chance of getting the flu by 75%. There are other ways to prevent from catching the flu.
Good hygiene, staying healthy, eating a balanced diet, getting lots of rest, don't smoke, and then stay away from people that do have the flu symptoms.
Flu season continues through the month of March. I'm Mary Kay Ransom, ASU-TV News.
And you can visit your local doctor or the healthcare center on campus for more information, or if you believe you have the flu.
Well, flu season is officially here. Arkansas State University's Healthcare Center is doing its part to prevent the flu. Friday, the Health Care Center offered a flu shot clinic to all students and faculty. The doors opened at 9 a.m. until 3 o'clock for those interested in the shot. Students and faculty paid $15 beforehand at the cashier's offer in order to participate. The Health Care Center had staff on hand with helpful information on how to prevent from catching the flu. For more information on how to prevent the flu, visit the Health Care Center here on campus.
A restaurant company is cutting hours at select locations. Darden Restaurants operates 3 of those restaurants in Jonesboro. According to the Orlando Sentinel, Darden operates Red Lobsters, Olive Gardens, and Longhorn Steakhouses. Limited hours for employees will be tested in 4 markets. Jonesboro was not listed as one of those markets.
Omega Psi Phi Fraternity and the Black Student Association recently presented the Stop the Violence. The purpose of the forum was to bring awareness of abuse, victims of rape, and domestic violence that shared their stories. UPD Corporal Tracy Simpson also talked to students about how to protect themselves from dangerous situations.
And it may be time to start cranking up that heat. No more AC because it is getting chilly outside.
Indeed it is. I woke up this morning and had to turn my heat up to 80 because I was so cold last night. So, Anthony, what's ahead in the forecast?
Well, as we said before, it is flu season, so we're going to keep you up to date with the weather as it changes. Now, as the weather is changing, as fall is getting closer to winter, it's important that you wear layers. A lot of times people put on real heavy coats, but you need to put on a light jacket and maybe wear a T-shirt if you're not used to it. Taking a look at your current conditions outside. It's sunny outside, 62, and it feels like 60. I'll have more on your forecast, the 7-day forecast, my weird weather picture, and more in just a bit.
Thanks, Anthony. Up next, a man has died from a hit and run that occurred last Friday.
And the school is dangerously close to being shut down. We'll have that and more after the break.
I'm home, and I love it. I'm home, where I belong.
Ooh, I need that.
It's always nice to come home, but many Americans are at risk of foreclosure and losing their homes. Making home affordable from the U.S. government has already helped over 1 million struggling homeowners like these. The sooner you act, the better chance we can help you.
I'm home, where I belong.
For you. Hey, Mom.
You know, girls, I used to cheer back in my day. Ready? Okay! Go team!
That was amazing, amazing, amazing. Mom, that was amazing.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of siblings in foster care who'll take you just as you are.
Rosita, did you know there's a right way to sneeze? Let's show them, Elmo. Got it. When you feel like your nose needs to give it a chew, this is how you act. This is what you do. Lift your arm up high, bend it toward your face. Sneeze right there in the bendy place. Achoo! You can do it with ease. Achoo! That's the right way to sneeze. Thank you.
To learn more about preventing flu, visit flu.gov.
The Arkansas Board of Education is considering to request to close the Gillette Elementary School. The board meets Monday and will consider the proposal from the DeWitt School District, which operates the school. The district says it's losing $150,000 per year by keeping the school open. If approved, students would attend school in DeWitt starting next fall.
Authorities say one of 2 victims in a Pine Bluff hit and run has died. According to police, 20-year-old Jonathan Haney died early Monday from his injuries. Police say Haney and another man were walking along West 6th Avenue late Friday when they were struck by a black SUV. Police say they're still looking for the driver of the vehicle and ask anyone with information to contact authorities.
Winter is approaching, which means you probably won't go swimming. But Cody Durto takes us on a journey you can do year-round.
Ever wanted to scuba dive or wondered what it's like to be free underwater? Arkansas State and JT Dive Shop have just the class for you. After an investment in equipment for the class, you're ready to go. And Professor Keith Sharp says it's a lot easier than people think.
Usually the toughest thing they have the trouble with would be a mask skill, where they have to take a mask off and have water in their face or whatever. And usually by the second or third pool session, normally the second, we've seen a drastic amount of improvement in the students' confidence in the water. So, you know, it's back to, we like to have fun under the water. Now, it is a PE course, so we're going to have to swim and tread and do that kind of thing as well, but we're going to have fun with it too.
Once you plunge in, the JT crew teaches you deep sea diving, with techniques like saving a dive buddy that's out of the air. And students love it. Senior Lucas Anderson feels he's found a new lifelong hobby.
Oh yeah, it's so worth it. I went ahead and bought my own equipment just so I could have it after the second class, because I knew I wasn't going to give this up after I get certified.
Students also get to play in the Hypus pool, where the class is held, to ensure there's just as much fun as there is work. For the professors, like Sharp, the simplest things make it all worthwhile.
Generally speaking, I still get a high, I guess, off of the amazement from a student. You'll see the wide-eye look in their face whenever they're surprised at themselves that I completed that skill, and they're proud of themselves, and that's what feeds me to continue teaching diving.
And don't forget to ask a familiar face what he thinks about scuba diving. For ASU-TV News, I'm Cody Durto.
And that looks like a lot of fun, but
Indeed.
Unfortunately, Anthony, due to the temperatures, that has to be done indoors.
Well, we've got cool nights and warm afternoons. We'll see how the weather holds up for homecoming weekend this Saturday with the big game just after the break.
We are different. Society should aspire to be more like us.
Be part of the first class. Get energized. Get outside.
Hold on, guys. It's gonna get bumpy.
And get moving. Experience the power of physical activity. Join the movement at ActionHeroAlliance.com.
Hi, it's Elmo.
And I'm Secretary Kathleen Sebelius.
Elmo and Secretary Sebelius are here to tell you how to stay healthy this flu season.
First, you learn to sneeze into the bend of your arm like this.
Oh, very good. Always wash your hands really well.
And remember to have a plan in case your child is too sick for school, so someone can stay home with them until they get better.
Stay healthy, America.
The magical thing about using energy wisely is that anyone can do it. Turn off lights. Use energy-saving light bulbs. And turn off computers and game systems when not in use. Make a change and we can really fly. Grab a grown-up and go online to energy.gov/kids.
Cotton balls, duct tape, spoon, needle, thread, scalpel.
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life. Take time to be a dad today.
And a pleasant good afternoon or evening to you, Jonesboro. Looking at today's weather once again. Of course, it's flu season, as I said before, so it's very important that you wear layers in the morning. Sometimes we overdress in the morning in the cool weather, As you know, if you've seen this past weekend coming up, it gets a little warmer during the afternoon. Once again, looking at current conditions, it's sunny outside, 62. It feels like 60 outside, but the clouds are making way for some very beautiful sunny skies. Taking a further look at what we got in the weather for today and this week. The almanac, a high of 64, and the record high is 91. Record low, 28 degrees. You know, that's got to be cold for this time of year. The sunset is at 6:58. As we said last week, I know a lot of you are noticing that it gets darker much quicker. That's a sign of our fall weather. This is Anthony's weird weather picture, and this is called a moon bow. Can y'all say it? Moon bow. Now, what a moon bow is when the sun, it only appears when the moon is at its fullest, and there's a big body of moisture, such as this waterfall in Cambridge Falls in Kentucky, and that's a moon bow. And if you want to send me some of your weird pictures, just post them at ASU-TV News on Facebook or Twitter. Moving just ahead. Looking at your weather, 66 in Montreal, 75 in New York, in Chicago, 66, Vancouver, 61. Of course, as always, Texas is always much hotter. It looks like it sets the pace for the rest of the nation. Continuing on, I love this picture so much I had to bring it up twice. This was sent in by one of our viewers. That beautiful fall-like, looks like a puzzle. When I was little, I used to put the puzzle together. Continuing on, of course, your maps, of course, sunny over in the Los Angeles area, of course, sunshine in Texas, some little rain clouds in this part of the country, and coming just here in Miami, partly cloudy skies. Taking a look at your 7-day forecast for today and the rest of the week. Monday, of course, is sunny, 62 for a high, 43 for a low. Tuesday, partly cloudy, 71 degrees for a high, 50 for a low. On Wednesday, the sun's back out with 71 degrees, 48 for a low. On Thursday, partly cloudy skies return, 75 degrees for a high, 63 for a low. On Friday, a chance of rain with clouds in the sky, 76 for a high, 64 for a low, 66 degrees for a low on Saturday, 83 degrees. Beautiful weather for that big game. And on Sunday, thunderstorms are in the forecast, 80 degrees for a high and 58 for a low. Back to the news desk.
All right,
Thanks,
thank you.
Anthony.
Thank you very much, Anthony. And Cody, we have 1 week after Keyshawn Lee was suspended, he came back and was Defensive Player of the Week.
That's right, Kurt. Keyshawn Lee had a big game against Florida International and ASU's win this past week against the Golden Panthers. And I'm going to have the latest for you in sports when ASU-TV News is back after the break.
Did you buy the flashlight and the batteries?
Yes.
Did you make sure we're not missing anything in the first aid kit?
Yep.
Did you go through the plan with the kids again?
Yes.
The more you prepare today, the more you'll be able to reduce the devastating effects of a tornado, an earthquake, a power outage, or any other disaster. Get a kit, make a plan, be informed. Visit ready.gov.
We can all be energy savers. It's easy. Turn off lights. Use energy-saving light bulbs. And turn off electronics and appliances when not in use. Make a change and we can really fly. Learn more at energy.gov/kids.
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life. Take time to be a dad today.
Hey.
Ready to go?
Yeah, but the fire's not out.
Close enough.
Close enough? If it's too hot to touch, it's too hot to leave. I mean, the next thing you know, you've torched our whole neighborhood.
Which is why we're not going anywhere?
Exactly.
9 out of 10 wildfires are caused by humans.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Arkansas State football took care of business Thursday night in Miami, defeating the Golden Panthers of FIU 34-20 to move to 3-3 on the season. Senior quarterback Ryan Applin threw for 223 yards on 16 completions and became the Sun Belt's all-time leader in total offense. ASU-TV's Hayden Balgavy wrapped up the action from South Beach.
It was a huge game all around for the Red Wolves. The first conference win, hopefully the first of many, as we head back to Jonesboro next week to take on South Alabama at homecoming October 13th. Hope to see you there. Hope to see the fans pack the crowd. Hope it's a great atmosphere. So until homecoming, I'm Hayden Balgavy from Miami, Florida.
And like Hayden said, the Red Wolves play host to South Alabama this Saturday for homecoming. And ASU fans will be able to catch Quishan Lee on the field Saturday. The Red Wolves linebacker was named the Sun Belt Conference Defensive Player of the Week for his performance against FIU. Lee had 12 total tackles, an interception, and a pass breakup in the win. He's second on ASU's team with 43 tackles, the 1 pick, 2 pass breakups, and a forced fumble. And speaking of South Alabama, they were the latest victims of the Red Wolves volleyball team. ASU defeated the Jaguars in straight sets to earn their 4th straight Sun Belt victory. Let's go to the highlights. We're going to pick it up in the 3rd set, ASU up 2. The Red Wolves set up this attack, but it's blocked at the net. But Kelsey Hodges sends it to the back corner here for a point. Still in the 3rd, A-State up 5, and Hodges strikes again, this time powering it straight into the Jags' front court, right down the throat of the defender. And then match point, and South Alabama can't handle Taylor Coughlin's serve. The sophomore sends it. A couple volleys there, but it falls short. Red Wolves take the match. They sit at 14-8 overall and hit the road for their next 4 matches. And soccer went on the Yellowhammer State trip, picking up a win and a tie in the process. The win marked the team's 9th on the year, a new season high for the program. They defeated Troy 2-1 and tied with South Alabama. A-State returns to action this Friday at home against North Texas. And this week's Monday Night Football matchup pits my undefeated Houston Texans against the New York Jets in the Meadowlands. Houston has won its 4 games this season by an average of 18 points, while the Jets are coming off a 34-point beatdown at home, courtesy of San Francisco. The game is at 7:30 Central on ESPN. And that does it for sports. ASU-TV News will be back after the break.
There is also a very attractive extended warranty option that includes free service and parts for the next 5 years. But there's no need for you to get that. You failed to get the test you needed at the doctor that would have detected disease early enough where it could have been treated. So you won't be around in 2 years to see him grow up, which means the warranty would be useless. Okay, sign here, please.
For a list of tests every man should have, go to ahrq.gov.
It's always wildfire season somewhere in America. Nearly 9 out of 10 wildfires are caused by the carelessness of humans and could be prevented. But together, we can make a difference.
Watch what I can do!
Help protect the home of our forest friends.
Come on! You can do it!
Only you can prevent wildfires.
To find out more, log on to SmokeyBear.com.
I'm your classmate.
I'm your neighbor.
I'm your friend.
We're your inspiration.
Find a special place in your heart. Become a fan. Support Special Olympics. For more information, visit www.specialolympicsarkansas.org.
Learning how to kickflip 6 stairs takes determination. So will getting into college. I've got what it takes. So do you.
Cooler weather, it's on its way. And While in search of extra blankets, you might have stumbled upon a quilt top that needs to be quilted. ASU-TV's Megan Strickland tells us about 12 ladies who can solve this dilemma one stitch at a time.
Ladies from Valley View, from Harrisburg, from Lake City, from Paragould, from Bono, and we're really scattered out.
But their niche to stitch brings them together. Every Wednesday, the hand quilters meet at Nettleton United Methodist Church to quilt.
And they bring in their quilt tops and batting and lining, and we quilt it and charge them for it. And the money goes to the church.
And socialize.
There's a lot of fellowship here. We have a lot of fun.
We gossip. And
The Hand Quilters Club has stitched hundreds of quilts for a variety of people. This top is being quilted for a client in North Carolina, and this quilt will be sent to a wounded soldier in a German hospital. Their friendship and common craft brings these ladies joy.
And some of these ladies are very talented in making things, and so we have show and tell. They bring their things, and it just amazes you what they've made and everything. And so it's a lot of fun. We look forward to it every Wednesday.
The Hand Quilters are always looking for more projects, and they're running a little short right now. So if you or know someone who has a quilt top that needs to be quilted, just send it to the Hand Quilters. Megan Strickland, ASU-TV.
And a great story. Well, Sissy's Log Cabin is partnering with ASU to provide what they are calling the perfect ring proposal. This proposal gives couples a chance to win up to a $5,000 engagement ring. Any young man can bring a picture of him and his girlfriend, along with a 200-word essay telling the story of their relationship to Sissy's Log Cabin. Today is the last day to sign up.
Well, speaking of rings, someone on this newscast is officially off the market, ladies. Congratulations to our very own Kurt Camphausen. He's officially engaged. Look at this guy. He's pretty excited. That has to be so adorable. That is so adorable. Like, what did she say? Like, how was her reaction?
Oh, she was completely surprised. If you know her personality, she picks up on things real quickly, and thankfully the one time she doesn't is the one time I'm proposing to her. So it was a great time, and we were fairly happy, as you can tell by that photo.
That is so cute. Now, Cody, think you're next.
I'm the only one left, so, you know, I wore my nice jacket today.
That's right.
Congratulations, Kurt.
Congrats,
Thank
congrats.
Well, you know, you put stuff up on Facebook, it gets on a newscast. There you go.
And that does it today for ASU-TV News. Oh, we have the 7-day forecast with Anthony.
That's right, she got excited.
I got excited talking about marriage.
Well, of course, it's been sunny skies today. We're going to take another look. We're going to take a look at your 7-day forecast. Monday, it's going to be sunny, of course, today with a high of 62 degrees, dipping down to 43 tonight. Tomorrow, the sun is going to peep out just a little bit with partly cloudy skies, 71 for a high and 50 for a low. On Wednesday, hump day, the sun's back out in full force, 71 degrees, though it's still going to be a little cool at night with 48 degrees. On Thursday, partly cloudy skies return with 75 for a high and 63 for a low. And Friday, a little chance of rain, a little showers maybe. Cloudy, 76 for a high, 64 for a low. Partly cloudy skies on Saturday, but the sun is going to pick up, Cody, for the kickoff of the game against South Alabama for homecoming, 83 for that high and 66 for a low. And on Sunday, after the game, I guess we can relax and watch some sports on TV. It's going to be thunderstorms outside with a high of 80 and a low of 58 degrees. And that's your 7-day forecast.
All right.
For the week.
Thanks, Anthony. And also, the production team, they don't get very much credit. They do a great job. Happy birthday to our very own Trips. We hope it's a pleasant happy birthday for you. And Cody, talking track as well. What have you got for us?
That's right, Tony. You're talking about that great weather. The ASU track team, the cross-country guys and girls have had some great finishes. And Wednesday, I've got a story on how one athlete, his opportunity to compete is a victory in itself. So all of you at home need to turn in for that in our sportscast on Wednesday. So,
all right. Thank you very much, Cody.
I will be tuning in. What about you?
Oh, I'll be watching it for sure. I should have looked at the weather to see what was going on, because it was raining the day I proposed. I should have listened to you, Anthony. You know what you're talking about.
Well, it's going to be sunny skies for the game on Saturday. South Alabama, right?
That's right.
The first time in the Sun Belt Conference. It's going to be a good game.
All right, and that does it for today's ASU-TV News.
For updates and the latest campus news, head to our website, ASU-TV.com, or like us on Facebook. Be sure to tune back in at 4:30 tomorrow afternoon Have a great evening.